Seoul, July 5, 2025. ChaEunWoo, a member of the boy group ASTRO, as well as a well-known South Korean actor, returned to the public spotlight after his photo spread on social media, was riding a motorcycle with an unknown woman. The photo was taken by a resident in the Hanamdong area of Seoul on Friday night, and the photo, ChaEunWoo is seen wearing a black leather jacket and a full-face helmet. Behind him, a woman sat riding while wearing a helmet and a long jacket, making his identity difficult to recognize. The two stopped in front of a cafe before continuing their journey. The Fantasio entertainment agency has not yet given an official statement regarding who the woman is. However, netizens began to speculate about the possibility that the figure was a close friend, co-worker, or staff from the agency. Some fans were cautious in their response to this news, considering ChaEunWoo is known to keep his personal life very private. What's more, he is scheduled to serve his military service from July 28th, and is currently on a break from public activities after completing his last drama. So far, there is no further information regarding the woman in the photo. Korean media are still trying to confirm the facts to avoid excessive speculation. Photos that first surfaced online showed Eun Woo wearing casual yet stylish clothes, a black leather jacket, dark jeans, and a full-face helmet. The female figure behind him is also wearing a helmet as well as closed clothing, so his face and features are not clearly visible. According to eyewitnesses who saw the incident firsthand, the two were seen stopping briefly in front of a cafe, chatting for a while still wearing helmets, then leaving without much attention. Fantasio is still silent until this news was revealed. The agency Fantasio Entertainment has not given an official statement. When asked for confirmation by some Korean media, the agency's representative only stated that ChaEunWoo is enjoying his personal time ahead of his military service. Speculation began to emerge among netizens, but many fans asked that the public not be rash in making assumptions. Some suggested that the woman could have been a management staff member, an old friend, or even a family member who was not widely known to the public. Towards the draft, the spotlight is getting sharper. ChaEunWoo is scheduled to enter the military on July 28, 2025. Previously, he was known to spend time visiting the final resting place of his best friend, the late Moon Bin, and was seen at various events with his ASTRO group mates. With less than a month to go before enlistment, Eun Woo's personal activities are indeed becoming increasingly sensitive in the public eye. Even so, many fans affirm the importance of maintaining the artist's privacy, especially in situations that can generate unfounded rumors. The identity of the woman who was hitchhiking with ChaEunWoo has still not been revealed, and there has been no confirmation that the meeting had any special meaning. To date, the news remains a hot topic of discussion on various social platforms, but there is no evidence that it leads to a romantic relationship or a statement from the official side. Although there has been no official information from the agency or from ChaEunWoo himself, the appearance of the photo quickly spread on various South Korean online community platforms, such as the Koo and Pan. A number of netizens speculated about the identity of the mysterious woman, but many also asked that the artist's privacy be respected. Netizens' comments were also mixed. Some claimed to be curious, but not a few also voiced that the public is not too quick to draw conclusions without clear evidence. Eun Woo is in the army soon, maybe he's just spending time with the closest people, wrote one user. As long as there is no official clarification, we should not speculate. Another wrote, last activity before conscription as is known, ChaEunWoo is scheduled to undergo military service on July 28, 2025. In recent weeks, he has been known to reduce public activity and focus on personal time. He also had time to visit the grave of the late Moon Bin, a friend and groupmate at ASTRO, who died in April 2023. Despite this latest issue, ChaEunWoo is still known as one of the public figures who rarely gets dragged into controversy. He is also active in various drama projects, commercials, as well as charity activities, and has a clean image in the eyes of the public. Cover until this news is published, there is no exact information about the identity of the woman who was with ChaEunWoo that night. The agency has not yet issued a clarification or official statement. The public is also urged not to spread assumptions or information that has not been verified. According to witnesses, the photo of ChaEunWoo and the mysterious woman was taken at around 2015 Korea Standard Time in front of the Blue Bean Independent Coffee Cafe in Hanamdong. The motorcycle used is estimated to be a Kawasaki Ninja 650 Sport touring model, equipped with a luggage box in the back. After a short stop, the two continued along Cheongdam Highway heading south. Although the presence of a woman behind ChaEunWoo's motorcycle immediately sparked public curiosity, no hard evidence has been found to indicate a special relationship between the two. The two also do not show any striking affectionate gestures in the circulating photos. This has led many observers to suspect that the meeting could have been of a purely personal nature, such as a close friend, family member, or colleague. Public asked not to speculate. Some public figures and the media remind people not to quickly conclude something just from a brief portrait. Given ChaEunWoo's position as a famous figure, many things from his personal life are easy to misinterpret. The Korean Press Ethics Commission stresses the importance of maintaining boundaries between the public and private lives of celebrities, especially in the lead-up to military service, which is often a sensitive phase for many male Korean artists. Career history and positive image. ChaEunWoo is known as one of the South Korean artists with a clean and professional image. Since debuting with ASTRO in 2016, he has starred in a number of popular dramas such as True Beauty, Island, and A Good Day to Be a Dog. Its popularity is not only in Korea, but also penetrated the Southeast Asian market to the Middle East. Eun Woo has rarely been involved in controversy. He is also known to be active in social activities and donations, as well as several times voicing positive messages about mental health and friendship, especially after the departure of his best friend Moon. Conclusion: until this news was published, there has been no official clarification from Fantasio regarding the female figure seen with ChaEunWoo. However, there were no indications of legal or ethical violations in the situation. The public is also expected to respond wisely to this news and still respect the artist's personal space. Regardless of the spotlight that arises from this incident, ChaEunWoo's enlistment schedule is sure to continue without changes. According to an official statement from Fantasio released last month, Eun Woo will begin his military training period on July 28, 2025 at the 5th Infantry Division Training Center in Yongkyeon, Gyeonggi Province. ChaEunWoo will carry out his mandatory military service with full responsibility and passion. We ask for the warm support of the fans during his service, the agency wrote in an earlier written statement. Fan support continues to flow despite a small debate on social media. The majority of fans still showed their support for the idol. Hashtags such as hashtag #AlwaysWithEunWoo and hashtag ChaEunWoo support began to appear as a form of solidarity, not only because of recent events, but also as an introduction to his mandatory military service. Many fans also wrote messages to the public not to interfere too much in the personal life of the artist, who has been known to be friendly, disciplined, and dedicated to his work. The photo of ChaEunWoo being seen riding a motorcycle with a woman is indeed curious, but until now there has been no violation of the law or official confirmation that indicates a certain relationship between the two. The agency has not provided further clarification, and the public is urged to refrain from excessive speculation in order to respect the privacy of the artist.